You ever wonder where the stories go, once the ink dries and the screen fades to black? Old man Miller knew. He sat in that same mahogany chair for 40 years, surrounded by the smell of cedar shavings and stale coffee. To the world, he was just a retired animator. But to them, he was God. Miller would sketch a little fox, named Barnaby, with one ear slightly crooked. He'd lay the charcoal down, take off his glasses, and pretend to doze off. That's when the magic happened. The paper didn't just crinkle, it breathed. If Miller kept his eyes shut, he could hear the faint, scratchy sound of Barnaby's paws, scurrying across the drafting table. It was a rhythmic, hush-hush sound. Barnaby would explore the forest of ink bottles, sniffing at the dried-up watercolor pans. Miller wanted to look. He ached to see that little fox jump. But he knew the rules. The moment his eyes opened, the moment the creator watched, the magic froze. Barnaby would just be a drawing again. Flat. Still. Dead. One Tuesday, Miller felt a tiny, paper-thin pressure on his thumb. It was light as a prayer. Barnaby was leaning against him. Miller's heart hammered in his chest. He whispered, barely a breath, "I see you, little guy. Even with my eyes closed. I see you." The room went silent. Then, a tiny, muffled yip. Miller smiled, a single tear tracing a path through his wrinkles. He didn't open his eyes. He didn't need to. Because some things in this life, they aren't meant to be seen. They're meant to be felt. He just sat there, in the quiet, holding hands with a ghost made of ink, until the sun went down.